started with this reading. So we are popping out with memories. Memories want to pop out. Somebody's thinking about how they tried to steal from you, possibly. You probably had someone that tried to steal with you, and now they're thinking about how, yeah, they tried to steal from you, they tried to backstab you, and now they are in regrets, feeling like shit because you are ignoring them. You are ignoring them, and you are continuously trying to run away from this person because you have no love in your heart for this drama starter. Okay, so that's the opening message. Now we're finna really get into it to see what's going on. So now this person is to themselves where they are, I guess, reliving the same experiences they try to project on other people. Give me something with memory. What's the current energy? Yeah, I just said that. Round and round. Round and round in the same cycle they going in, thinking about how they took from you, how they backstabbed you, how they betrayed you, and now it's triggering them. I don't know yet if they are learning the lesson or not, but they are definitely in a never-ending cycle of how they treated you in particular and how they tried to bully you. So they may have some fake pages out there. They may have some fake groups out there where they tried to basically shit on you. They tried to bully you off the internet behind the fake pages or whatever it is. And you know what's crazy? I did just say that as I opened the message about, our creativity and getting out there and building ourselves up, and we got all of these people around us that does not want us to succeed. Okay, so that ties into this. It's always somebody that wants to prey on our downfall when everybody has the same 24 hours to get out here and do something for themselves. Give me something with side bully. Side hustle in reverse. Now things are not working out for them. Now things are not working out for them because they spent their time worrying about somebody else or trying to bring somebody else down. Somebody that is not heartbroken behind them. They thought they was going to break your heart by causing conflict to your energy. So this is giving me somebody that get a rise out of other people's downfall or get a rise off of other people's failure. Very sadistic. Okay, what we need to know about this energy? Yeah, somebody that's supposed to be your twin flame. So instead of looking at twin flame as, oh, I should be with this person, we the same, blah blah blah, look at this person as the person that you came and learned your lessons from. Because at the end of the day, that's what happened. Y'all learned some lessons behind this person that basically did everything up under the sun to you. What's left for them to do? Y'all should be the strongest, mighty morphin Power Ranger God has ever created at this point behind dealing with somebody like this. They don't bullet you on the internet. They tried to backstab and betray you. They don't stole your stuff. They don't created side campaigns. They have done stuff to make you lose your finances. What is it? What else is it to do but for y'all see that? But for y'all to rise from the flame and become the phoenix that God already knew that you already are. I think I put on one of my posts one time that God said before you was formed in the womb that he knew you. So he already knew that you was going to overcome the adversary. He just used you as bait so that he can bring karma to them. That's how I look at it, because I ain't worried about nothing else. All right, what else we need to know? What else we need to know? Yeah, you blocked this person out, and this person went on their own journey and decided to marry for money. Looks like you dodged the bullet. Looks like you dodged the bullet for me. What else? Yeah, a karmic, divine masculine in reverse. They thought that was going to bully you into taking care of them or something. What else we got? Ashamed in reverse. And psycho. Yeah, you're not worried about this person because you already know the kind of person that this person walks in. You already know it's a karmic. You already know what they're doing outside of you, which you cannot control, but you can control how you respond to it. You know this person got mental problems. You know this person trying every which way to get you to respond to them. You already know that. You learned these lessons from this person, and you know this person does not love themselves. Okay? Bottom of the deck, goodbye. Bottom of the deck, goodbye. Yeah. It is what it is. What's the current energy? Clickbait. You know this person was fake from the start. You already know if messages are coming in from different numbers. If you didn't give your number out to whoever these people is, you're not responding. This person wants to come in and try to give you some misleading truth. This person want to try to screw the lines of communication, but you're not talking to these people at all because you blocked them. And that's why this person in the background thinking about memories of you going round and round in their head in the cycle, because they see how bothered you are. They thought you was going to be bothered that they had left you and went to go marry for money, but it didn't bother you at all. If anything, you glad that they busy so they can leave you alone. This is a past life connection for some of y'all, or this is somebody that y'all have been with over 3 years. Over 3 years. I'm hearing 5, 7, and 10 for others of y'all. Yeah, this person wanting to come up off you with self-made in reverse. This person doesn't know their own self-worth. This person hasn't tapped into their own creativity. That's why this person is coming out as a karmic, a divine masculine, somebody that's not healed. You already know the person behind the mask. You already know that this is not somebody that triggers you in a way where you feel guilty about leaving this person, because you already know this person got issues and you love yourself, so you're going to protect you and your energy at all costs. What else for current energy? Yeah, this person was gaslighting you and you caught on and you made necessary decisions. This person lied to you so much that they started believing their own lies. That's why it started out where they are trapped in their mind, going round and round in their head, because they can't even process their thoughts anymore, which is why they're coming out as a psycho. All right, false alarm in reverse. No, you was not about to be gaslighted about anything. You knew what the red flags are. You heard the alarm. You got those intuitive nudges, and you separated yourself from what was making your energy unrestful, because you loved yourself. So the opposite of how you loved yourself and how you was able to make sound decisions is the reason why this person doesn't love themselves, and now they going crazy in the mind because they're unbalanced, they're unhealed, and they do things for the plot instead of how it affects them and other people around them long term. We got influence status. Even if you don't think people are watching you, people are watching you, and people are inspired about you, because you know, like when it comes to people like this, they like to come with the cyberbully, they like to get everybody on their side. But we got fake flexing in reverse. People seeing how real you are. They seeing how real you are. They realizing that you left because this person was just trying to love bomb you and waste your time. Okay, let's see what's going on in the tarot. Catching on and moving on. We're just not finna. We're not mean either. I know we're in our protective energy, but we're not mean at all. But nobody's about to keep dealing with this when we want something long term. When we want a solid foundation. This is kid stuff. We don't want to be bothered with this stuff no more. These people should be glad that they get in a conversation even at this point. All right. So what do we need to know? Messages, spirit. 6 of Swords in reverse. You're not in your head about this person. The information that you have got from this person is from a credible source, even if it's just from your intuition. It's credible. Yeah, you want to be happy. You want to be happy, and you're not going back to something that doesn't make you happy. You're not returning to troubled waters. You have moved away from that to have peace. To have peace, emotional stability, and security. And celebrate with people who love you. That's what you want. That's what you want. That's what you felt like you didn't get out of your past life for some of you. And that's what you felt like you didn't get out of your past relationship. So you don't want to change the person and don't change the situation. It's no point in leaving a psycho just to get with another psycho. That's why y'all have to learn the lesson so y'all won't keep going round and round in circles, okay? We all want a little bit of peace here and there. What else? Queen of Cups in reverse, because it was making y'all bitter. It was bringing y'all out of character, and y'all knew that y'all felt like y'all had to put on the mask in y'all own lives at some point. That is not who y'all was. Y'all was becoming a bitter Betty, and you had to catch yourself. Like, I don't even act like that for real. Now I feel like I gotta walk on eggshells. Now I feel like I gotta hide stuff. Now I'm believing the gaslighting just to keep the peace. No, you knew that wasn't you. You know that you a loving person for real. So you had to get away from the problem. You had to get away from the troubled waters and go find peace. What else? Messages? Yeah, you had to be true to yourself. We got the Moon card in reverse. You had to be true to yourself. You found that clarity. You knew that this person just wanted to have you in the same cycle, and you had to make the best choice for the situation. You had to persevere through the challenges. This is what I said when I was talking about that twin flame card. You had to learn the lesson. You had to persevere. You had to become a soldier. You had to stand your crown. You was being tested on your faith. Are you going to give up on yourself, or are you going to trust in God or whoever you see as a higher power? Because we got to realize that even though we are human and we look at other people as being human, that's always a greater force that is ready to help and assist us. What's the messages? Yeah, that's ready to help and assist us. Nine of Cups. Yeah, that was you got them intuitive nudges to help you see clearly. We got the Two of Swords in reverse. Some of y'all been supported by people from the other side. Those cups can represent spirit guides as well. Y'all got a whole spiritual family that's ready to drop these downloads to y'all to make sure you don't go back to what no longer serves you. Okay? Yeah. So you can keep moving forward. Spirituality is not hard, you guys. You're just going to constantly be learning lessons. And I love learning lessons. I don't mind learning lessons. But when I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go. And God better create a way for me, because if I do it, I'm going to jail. But there's nothing wrong with learning lessons, because you become so much better, so much stronger, so much bolder. And you just become the best version of yourself. I'm glad that I found out the truth. That's why I take the time for other people to find out the truth. Because so they won't keep going back. So they won't keep going back to people that don't love them. So they can build better morals. So they can have better character. So they can stand for what they believe in. It doesn't matter your religion or your culture. It's what you believe in. Where the love is for you. Because y'all believing in something, keep returning to a religion or a culture where there's no love there. Make that make sense. I don't want to believe in nothing where I can't be myself. I don't want to believe in nothing where it causes me to believe in another human being that bleed like I do. No, I want freedom in every aspect of life. You know? What's the Wheel of Fortune? Compromise. You had to compromise with yourself. You had to find a solution for yourself, because this came out on the Queen of Cups. Y'all was losing yourself at some point. Y'all was realizing that y'all was slowly slipping the mask on your own face. No, that is not what we want. Because if you would have kept going down that rabbit hole, you was going to end up just like the person you was around. And that's not who y'all are. Because if y'all was just like this person would have never been attracted to you. They was attracted to your nurturing energy. And because the Queen of Cups is in reverse, is because they was siphoning your energy. So now you supposed to be like this, but you coming out like this. No, that don't even seem right. You knew that wasn't right. And so you had to accept the truth about the situation. You had to accept the truth about the situation. You had to change your perspective after being stuck for so long. And you had to get in your masculine energy. Like, my heart's still open. It's just not open for you. And I'm not returning back. Yeah, because you had to balance your sacred energy out. Because that's what they were siphoning from. Your creativity. How you make decisions. How you spew out love. They don't want you giving love to nobody else but them. No. Okay, let's get one more. So you had to find a solution and persevere, become a soldier. And now that your energy is balanced out now, you don't have to be in masculine energy anymore. Now you can kind of calm down and get back into your sovereignty as being the feminine energy that you are. And people are watching you, and you're being recognized for that. That this person was not fake. Nothing about this person was fake. This person was just not about to be used with side hustle in reverse to make somebody else come up. Yeah. Poker face in reverse. You didn't want to hide behind the mask. You wasn't finna do that. You was going to be true to yourself, because you knew the person that you with had a hidden agenda. All right, give me one more, Spirit. We're going to close it out. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Y'all work hard for it. This is your foundation. This is your investment. This is basically saying anything you touch gonna turn into gold. This is saying that any lessons that you pass to your children, they can avoid going through these cycles because you already learned for them. That's what the inheritance is about. It's not all about finances. It's those beliefs, those core beliefs and things that you pass down to your children, the foundation that you build for them, the peace that you gonna have as long as you live on this earth. You work for it. You learned your lesson. So at the end of the day, tell this psycho thank you. But they got to move around now. They got to move around because you no longer confused. You have endless possibilities now. I think I said it on one of my posts. I said spirituality give you endless possibility. Religion just give you the foundation of what spirit is. It's up to you to take it from there and go do your research and go on your own path to discover what that is for you. Okay? So we're going to leave it there. Thank y'all so much for joining.